Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Bollick with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Miners will put it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the wideout. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Taking a shot on the first play. And they're not on the same page there. Now on second down after the incompletion. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Well, this is a guy at running back who can make plays taking handoffs and also catching the ball. They're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Here's a heat. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dalton. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back gets to give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it along the sidelines, foot in bounds, and it's a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Baker. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. with the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off from the shotgun. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some...
Turning it on. It's a running room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Miners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's got the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Wide receiver going in motion. It's complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Fox. Bringing the heat. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Quick completion to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ferguson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab, it's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Campbell. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Ford. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They'll try the run. Oh, better look out!
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They have have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He wants it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Fox. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating.
He wants to go deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wants to throw. It's Fox. And the defense wraps up the 1st half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's 4. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. The Miners will keep this drive going. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the... Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, UTEP. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just... Field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Catch in the middle. It's King. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's great. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on fourth down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
The sure hands, it's Davis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Miners want to move quickly. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy first down.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Campbell. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the fourth down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Fox. That's caught. It's great. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Southern Mississippi 21, Utah 7.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Takes the handoff. It's great. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on fourth down. No fair catches here, looking for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's 4. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation. And give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they can't.
Caught at the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Ford. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Miners! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
14.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Fox. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He'll do it himself on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Golden Eagles get the first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Briggs. At the 35, he's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. It's a seam wide open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so